and welcome back to Rumor Has It Official. Let's get straight into talking all about 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After. This is season 6, episode 12, and the title of this episode is Bubble Baths and I gotta think about that, Bubble Baths and Family Rafts. In this video, we're going to be talking all about Tiffany and Ronald. But before we get started, my besties, do your girl a big favor. You know the deal. Give this video a big thumbs up, share, subscribe, plus hit that bell so you will be notified on future uploads coming out this week and weekend and in the future. And I do have my handy dandy phone here. I'm going to be reading from my notes. That's just how I get down here. That's how I roll. I'm reading from my notes so that I can stay on topic and get out all the points that I want to talk about in regards to these two. So let's just go ahead and get straight into the recap. So Ronald and Tiffany are sleeping in separate beds after their date night was an epic fail. Ronald had the audacity to take Daniel's mattress from his room and place it on the living room floor so that he can sleep. The next morning, Ronald said that he's not good at expressing his emotions, but at some point ends up knocking on their door to talk. Comes in and he's like, is it safe to come in type of thing? And she's like, yeah, sure, you can come in. And Tiffany kind of tells him he needs to figure it out. And she's basically kind of tired of repeating herself on what he needs to do, what he needs to change, how he needs to step up. Ronald says that he feels out of place because he feels as though she's taking his belt off and wearing it. Now, how is she taking off his belt if the man was never wearing a belt to begin with? He was never wearing a belt. You have not been doing what you need to be doing. She didn't take no belt off of you. Okay? You stepped up to the plate for your family and provided for your family. So that's just what it is. He hasn't proven or shown that he can provide for his family or even make wise financial decisions. Tiffany tells him that she shouldn't have to do more because she's a woman. He replies that being the type of man that he is, at the end of the day, his decision is higher. Tiffany says that's not a team and that he is not above her. Ronald tells the camera crew during his confessional that Tiffany is not giving him his place or allowing him to play out his role in the marriage, and it makes him feel naked. Ronald adds that he wants to guide Tiffany into the right way. Now, Ronald can't even guide his own self into the right path. How is he going to lead or guide his family? I just thought that was hilarious. Now, in the next scene, Ronald takes Tiffany to a used car dealership. He tells her that he wants to start a business. Now he wants to start a business and be a handyman, something along those lines. Like after they got married, why didn't he think to do that? But still, I don't know what this man has been doing, but he said when this season started that he is working at a motorcycle shop or something like that. So I don't know what he's doing, but it's like you picking the wrong times to do this when folks is sponsoring you and trying to get you over to the States and you want to take gambles and do all this stuff. That's another gambling problem he got. You know, it's a hot mess. He once again shows just how irresponsible he is with his money. Well, with money, I'm going to say, because he has no money and he wants to add on debt to buy a truck to start a business. Tiffany tells him that she went to see a divorce lawyer. And I don't know why, honestly, because knowing Ronald, that's all he's focusing on now. Now, Tiffany, she tells him at this car dealership that she went to see a divorce lawyer. I think she could have kept that to herself because knowing how Ronald is, that's all he's going to focus on. That's all he's going to continue to bring up and throw in her face. He says that he feels that he's put a lot of work into their marriage. He thinks by buying this truck and starting a business that he's supporting his family, but I seriously think that he needs to take his behind somewhere and get a job until he comes over to the States, because it's just a hot mess. But until he can get there, he needs to go and get a job and be preparing because he wants the role, but he's not doing what he needs to be doing. So like, why do you want a role so bad? You know, just to make it seem like you're doing something, but you just don't want. I don't know what's up with Ronald. I just know that he really irritates me. And I just really thought it was something. Again, I guess the kids were still with his mom because, you know, they were nowhere to be found in this episode. But it was just too much going on, especially with him taking Daniel's mattress. Like, you taking this kid's mattress from his room and putting it on the floor so that you could sleep on the floor. Like, what I guess I don't understand is, I get sometimes when you go through things with your significant other, you need like kind of space or time to kind of process everything. But at the end of the day, like, why do people resort into sleeping in a separate bedroom? Because at the end of the day, after you have this argument or this disagreement, when you come to the bedroom, that is supposed to be a sacred place, a place of peace, and also you're going to sleep. So it's not like you're going to be saying anything, I'm going to be saying anything to you if it's at that level. So you might as well sleep in your own bed. What is the point of going to another bedroom in another part of your house? Like, I don't get it. Comment down below your thoughts. I'm very curious to know what you all thought about these two. What do you all think about Ronald trying to start this job? Do you think that this is his way to just like take a gamble because he gets a high off that? Or, do you think he really does want to step up and be that support and provide for his family? Like, I really want to know your thoughts in regards to these two, because it was just a hot mess. Like I always say, I don't really feel like Tiffany should have married him. But this is what she has to deal with, because she did choose to marry him, knowing all the red flags, seeing everything was like right there in her face. And she still chose to marry him. So I don't feel sorry for her. I'm just trying to see how everything is going to unfold with these two. But I think I did, as a little spoiler, I did see something where she posted, I think they are getting separated in real time, separated and divorced. So, as soon as something goes on with them, she definitely takes to social media. He definitely does. Sometimes he puts up like subliminal posts and stuff too. But yeah, I think that's for the best. And it's also for the best for the children too. Like, you want your children to see you happy. You don't want to stay in a situation just for the sake of the kids. The kids need to see you happy, so then you're setting an example, so then when they go off into the world and they start their own families, they're in healthy relationships. So again, I'm very curious to know what you all think in that comment section down below. Give this video a big thumbs up, share, subscribe, plus hit that bell so you will be notified on all future uploads. We talked all about Tiffany and Ronald, and this was 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After, Season 6, Episode 12. The title of this episode is Bubble Baths and Family Rafts. Let me know what you think in that comment section down below, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.